everybody. We are back and we are working on the next page. It is, the paper we're using is en français. I really don't know how to say that name, but I think I'm close. And then that is by Prima Marketing. Then we are also using the Heirloom Stack by DCWV, and they have some really pretty paper in here that I think goes really well with our Prima pack. So let's put this aside. And get to work. Okay, so this one here is our page that we're working on. This is the one we just finished. I have made a pocket for it, and on top of this pocket I put a die cut, or actually I cut it out on the pocket itself. So I'm using that, and you of course can use any die you want. Then I have a small flip, and this flip is going to go on top of the pocket like that. I can't wait to do that. We got our magnets ready, and then we're going to have one tag. Okay, this is the paper I've chosen. I've already inked it, and I've already made it into stickers. So let's start with the background piece. This came out of the Prima Marketing paper. So I want this to go on first, giving us a nice background. You got to be real careful not to go over your score line. I'm using my brayer. Oh. And I think that works just as good as a bone folder. Okay, then we have to put our big pocket on. Let's get our squishy and our pokey tool. And you're going to remove all your tape backing. Just press those corners down. All right. Then we need some glue. And we're just going to put glue on the sides, both sides, and then the bottom. Give it a little bit more strength. And then we've got to try to put this down in the middle. There. All right. I have a couple of pencil marks that I can go ahead and erase because I no longer need them. That just was to measure out this small flip, which is what we're going to put down next. I have a squeaky chair. Please forgive this squeaky chair. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. And here you just want to make sure, if you haven't erased your lines, don't right away. That way you'll have a guide as to how your paper is going to go down. Okay, that one's nice and smushed. Good. Now we have to fix our magnet. I'm going to take a little piece to put on the back of this magnet here. Okay. Right there. I'm going to press down on it, loosening up the tape backing, and then voila, it comes right off. Okay. Perfect. And we're going to put a piece of tape on this one, and we'll untape it when we're ready for our paper. Voila. All right, now we have a cover. We have 1, 2, 3 spaces we have to cover here. And I am going to go with one of these small ones. So I think we're using both. This one's so pretty. It's got like a fleur-de-lis. Try to get it on straight. That's the fun part. You know what I need? I actually need white space underneath. There we go. Now it'll be easier to put this down. Okay. Now we're going to do the same on this side. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that interruption. We are now going to take our tape backing off. And grab our paper. I think I want to put the note section on this side. See. Perfect. Okay. Looks nice. Now we have this piece here. And that's going to match the piece on the very front. There we go. I like this little brayer. You can cover so much area instead of the bone folder where you have to go in like this. So, and I get the same weight as a bone folder. So that's for that. Now let's go ahead and work on our tag. I've used a Martha Stewart punch on our tag, and that one is this one here. So like that, very pretty, lacy like, that's why I like it. All right, this goes on our tag. And this paper also came out of the Prima pack. And then that one goes in our pocket. And it's as simple as that. It doesn't even look like this piece here opens up, but you know it opens up because you made it. I think that turned out really cute. Excuse me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back to you. Have a great one. Bye. Hey everybody, this is Andrea here, and we are on our very next page for our 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 mini album. These are the 2 paper stacks I'm using. This one is by Prima Marketing, and I forgot to show you the UPS number, which is here. So you can look this pad up on Google just by putting this number in. And then the same goes for the DCWV. There's the numbers for that one. Okay, so let's put these aside. We'll get to them in a moment. This page is going to be a pocket cascade. That's what I'm going to call it. So your first paper is going to be 7 inches, and then by 5 3/4 inches. That is the big back piece, just like that. And then your second one is going to be 7 by 5, and then that one's going to go right on top of it. And we scored 1/2 inch on each side. Then the third one is 7 by 4 1/4, and it's going to stack just like this. Cutting them out with these particular measurements will allow you to cascade the pockets. And then I have a little special flip that's going to go on top of this one, like so, and then it'll flip over. So you get 3 pockets in a flip. Alright, let's get some tape on here and get started. So we want the biggest one first. Now, I was sitting here thinking maybe I should punch a decoration on here, and I think I will. I will. Let's just pick out a punch that we are going to like. I'm thinking this one right here, and you guys know this must be one of my favorites because I use it quite a bit. Alright, let's get the book out of the way, put down a sheet of paper, and then put our pocket in this. And we will punch, starting in the center, just so that you can do it this way. And okay, this is going to be it right here. Yep. And then it right here. Oh, sorry if my head was in the way, guys. Alright, so I like that. So, but the papers are going to be really pretty. So let's do our second one. I remember when I first got one of these punches, I was like, this is all I'm going to get? Because I didn't realize I had to match it up with these silver things. And then, so I thought, this is not a good punch. I thought it was broken. But I was the one that's broken, not it. Let's see. There we go. Then our last one, just try to keep it as straight as you can, and then along in sync with the silver part. Right here. Okay. We're going to do the same on this side. Just like that. Alright. We're not going to do the flip though. Flip is going to be on its own, or maybe, see our little stack there? We gotta put that in our recycle bin. Okay. Get those out the way. And what do I want to do with this one? Maybe I want to use a die and just die cut right here. So let's get out our cuddle bug and our plates. And find an edge die. I keep all mine in a little envelope because I use them so much. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'm thinking this one. This one's really pretty too. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. And I want it to face this way or this way. Huh. Both would look good. I better go with the out, only because these points are out. That'll help it match up better. Here. Let's tape down. We'll put it on our plate. Put the top on, and we should be good to go. Yep. Good to go. Put our plates away. And our cuddle bug. And if we need it, we can pull it out again. Okay, this comes off like that. Okay. I just need to trim. Do I need to trim that? Yeah, I should trim it. Yeah. There. Much better. And it's going to look really pretty. Oh, wrong one. Wait a minute, that's not the wrong one. Oh, I see why it's the wrong one. That's because we cut this in. So now I got to cut this down. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to what you're doing. Okay, let's just see how much needs to go. About the same amount. Like that. So I can cut that right here. Go. Now it should fit our little pocket back to perfect. Okay, I just need a sliver, just a little tiny sliver. And you know we can get that with this trimmer. Look how tiny. Alright, that's it for that. We will be using that again when we cut our paper. But first, let's get these taped up and put down. It has been nippy in our neighborhood. And what I mean by nippy is it's in the 70s. And that can feel really cold after repeated over 100 degrees days. So. Okay. I like to tape up everything at the same time, just so I don't have to go back and tape it again, or tape one at a time as I go. I like to do it all in one batch. Okay. Now I'm just gonna cut the corners off of these here. Our last one. Okay. I didn't do the bottoms because the bottoms need to stay as flat as possible. And cutting the corners off would not have been helping it stay flat. Alright, get our glue out, get it ready. There we go. Get our pokey tool and start our page. A little bit of glue. Don't need a lot. You know, don't forget to put a little glue right here so that pocket stays closed. I'm going to start where the the previous score line. I'll start there. And fold up the other end and get glue all over your hands. There we go. Get my little rag out. All right. Then we have this piece. And we're just layering them on top of one another. There's about a ½ inch in between each one, so you can't forget where that other pocket is.